windows. You don't control that. Well, if it's this amount, I say, well, if that's the amount, then you can't sell to that family. Last time I heard you want to sell to that family. This is what that family can afford. So now which way you going? And that's why I say, hurry up and fail? No, I'm not looking to do that. I want to do a now what? What's the next step based on formula and facts? Now you look at your land a little different. Yeah, I'm looking at it a little different now. Okay. And then you want to say I'm the bearer of bad news. I say, I'm not the bearer of bad news. I'm going to tell you what you need to know from my perspective, the role that I play. And I need y'all to do the same. That's how we work as a collective. That's how we meet. So, for us, if we don't get bids from by Friday, then our next job to move this forward is to get on the phone the same way we did with the lenders and call the subs, send them over the plans, and tell us to send us back their price. Can you agree to that?
Right, exactly.
We can't wait any longer for everybody to say, well, you know, I'm going to give it this, I'm going to give it. Well, my sub say he's going to do it for $3,500. But is that legit? Is that what he's offering for the next 30 houses? Or is he doing it for you because he enjoyed the barbecue? This is business. So we got to get the people at the table that are actually players on the field. And that's the other thing now. Got to have some bad news. Henry, you may have a name of a sub on the list and their price. James, Mr. Grant may come back to you and say, man, I never used this. So, why not? And they tell you why. Like, dang, okay. I didn't know that. So they tell you. And that's where you listen to them, because the last time I checked, Mr. Grant and Mr. Prager built more houses than we have here recently. And Reggie.
You said who have built more houses?
Mr. Grant.
Yeah, Mr. Grant.
And Reggie. Yeah.
Nah, Mr. Chapman.
And there you go. And Mario.
And I honestly, I could be wrong. I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna look up Mr. Grant, but I can almost bet Chapman probably got him beat as in building the most amount of houses per year.
And that's a good thing. That's the next thing. At the end of 12 months, yeah, I am gonna give a award or something. I don't care if it's a coupon for a good Long Island tea. Whatever we can afford as a collective, we say this goes to the top subcontract. This goes to the top GC. I don't care. It can be a baseball bat. Whatever we can afford, we still got that testosterone that we must deal with and say, hey, you top dog this last 12 months. It's the same thing that's done in the NBA. They let you know on a regular basis who hit a triple-double, who is the MVP, you know, who got the most rebounds. We do all of that. We do not be silent with our own success. That don't mean we got to go on Facebook and tell the whole world black men is the shit. We ain't got to do that. Because once we start doing that, we know we're in a city where we're going to be attacked. They'll find something wrong with one of them and attack. It's their formula against us. But within our state collective, we celebrate one another.
Yeah. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. No, yeah, it got real silent, but I definitely agree. Yeah, you want to keep them out your game room. Actually, Walt Disney shoe, Walt Disney didn't even buy properties in his name. He put them all in trust. All my properties in trust. And the addresses is actually all the way in Portugal.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
When we do our now what, you and I have developed a now what. Do you have anything to add to it?
No, that's I like the when I come up with plans, I like to do a 1-2 step. I don't really like to go over 1-2 steps, maybe a third step. Maybe depending on the size of the steps that we the bullet points that we're trying to do. But no, I think those two are enough right there. What you basically you just stated, and getting the prices for the subs is gonna be very, very important. So let's get the prices. Let's find out which one. You said you wanted to submit apps to both of them because they did have different credentials when it comes to credit scores, and I think for the first one we was talking about, it sounded better if we put all the lots in one specific company with one specific officer on the company that can meet all the criteria, experience and credit wise. So we're gonna need some type of documentation for that. Just to secure all parties that would transfer the properties to either the company or to a company. I think it'd be smarter if we did it to a company versus doing it to an actual, individual or contractor. So.
That's it. So that's good information. So you got an LLC. That's simple. And you're gonna have a person in there. One of them has to have a good credit score, and the other one has to have the construction experience, meaning homes built and sold or rehabbed and sold. And that's over the last 5 years.
Right.
And the other person is just straight real estate development. That can be anything.
I would suggest probably not to put as little people as possible on the company that we plan on utilizing for funding. Just simply because it's just less people have to qualify.
Correct. You want a high number. So you're gonna do one or you're gonna do three.
And why you say an odd number? Just asking, so I can.
Because again, it goes back to testosterone. Whenever we're in a situation where decisions have to be made, and it may not necessarily be on paper, you need to have majority rule.
Right. I agree.
That one. So.
And we put it on paper, of course. We put it on paper to back it up, to make sure that nobody can't do anything crazy. I mean, if we wanted to, we literally could put memorandums on the properties, to make sure that it couldn't be sold without it being released.
Well, you're gonna catch it. Right. You're gonna catch as much as you can, but you're not gonna catch everything. Like, we don't. No, man, I don't want to do brick. I want brick. No, I don't want to do brick. Little stuff that we will quickly squash and say, hey, majority rules. On this project, here are the people that have a vote, that have a say. Done. Okay, that's my project. Yeah, it's your project, but here's the price it's going to sell for. And here's the additional price you're trying to add. You're eating up the profit. Those are the things that's going to come as we grow. Sometimes money is going to have a say or trump what a person desires, what they want to happen. We always have to come out the other end with as many coins as possible.
Right, got you. So yeah, I think if we knock down those 2 bullet points and actually get it done by I wouldn't say no later than Wednesday, that we at least have the subs, where they give everybody time to call everybody that they got in their phone and and at least get some numbers down to cover each position. Electrician, plumber, roofing, foundation, cement pour, land clearing.
Now look at the text. Look at the text, the group text that I sent.
Okay.
For us. Look at your last group text you got from me.
Okay, hold on, I'm doing it right now. Don't tell me you sent it already and I didn't catch it.
Yeah, like you've been saying, there's a lot of stuff that we've not been catching. And that's why I'm saying, that's why you and I have kind of stepped up. We kind of stood back, but it's on us now.
All right, should be God damn. Okay, I see what the problem is. Let me switch.
So what do you see?
Hold on, let me. I forget sometimes. I got 7 darn numbers on my phone, so I gotta. Let me click out of there. Go here. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Yep. You sent that. Yeah, March 10th. Dang, that was 3 days ago. See that? Just like that. Wow. Okay. So I started working on my list. I definitely started working on my list.
Mm-hmm.
And
so do you see anything missing from that list?
You got with the landscape. I guess no, landscaping is not necessarily land clearing, right?
Right.
So will we add land clearing or will we?
Site work.
Site work, okay. So you got it on, there you go, foundation, driveway, site work. Okay, so yeah, you're right. Right, so that are needed. And prices for each. Okay. Painters, doors, windows, framers, roofers. Now, what about drywall? Any of those gonna fit in those categories that you place?
Yep, just sheetrock.
Okay, you got sheetrock on. Yep, you're right. They were sheetrock. Okay. So they need to be able to do install. Are we putting a finishing on there? Or are we just we doing paint?
Yeah, that's sheetrock. That's finishing, and sheetrock is hanging and finish.
Hanging and finish. Okay. I guess you know what I was thinking. Not the finishing, but some texture, but texture.
That's your paint. Yeah, your painter will probably do that if you want it.
Right. I just know the texture does kind of cover up the blemishes a little bit better than the paint.
You ask your painter. The painter gonna ask you. You want smooth walls or texture? Knock down.
All right, so electricians, HVAC, plumbers, framers, site work, sheetrock, flooring, doors and windows. And I guess the